Season 1.5 is almost over, so if you want to finish strong, here's my final strategist ranking from a top 500 strategist player. In last place, going into C tier, is Jeff the Landshark. C tier doesn't mean he's bad, he's just very niche, and I hardly even consider him a true strategist at this point. Because you should only lock Jeff in if your team already has 2 supports and you have perfected the flank playstyle. Next up in B tier is Cloak and Dagger, and I think it's crazy how this hero went from one of the most broken in Season 1 to just very average in Season 1.5. Their ult is probably the worst of the defensive ults now that it doesn't stack, they have weak burst heals, and although AoE healing is supposed to be their bread and butter, there's another strategist that straight up does it better. Overall, this hero just doesn't feel good to play at all. Moving into the A tier, we have Rocket. The players who have tried telling you that Rocket is bad are wrong. There is a reason he has the highest win rate at 55% in all ranks. Always seems to end the game with most heals because he's constantly healing his entire team at the same time. He's amazing versus dive, which just so happens to be popular right now. Res Beacon is one of the best abilities in the game. I don't think lower ranked players realize that they should be comboing with the Rocket Amplifier because some ults have high enough damage to kill through the enemy defensive ults. So effectively, Rocket ult can counter other support ults. 55% win rate speaks for itself. Rocket is very easy and very strong. Staying in the A tier, we have Mantis. In the right hands, this hero is extremely strong. Her damage boost is very good, she is the easiest CC to hit in the game, and she can make a huge impact in the damage category. The only negative is that her heals are pretty weak, so I do think she is best utilized in the 3 support setup, specifically in the res comp with Adam. Speaking of, Adam is right next to Mantis, and not much needs to be said. Like Mantis, he makes a huge impact in damage, Soul Link is one of the best strategist abilities in the game, he's good against dive, and res comp is just wildly overpowered. Finally, in the S tier, we have my main, Invisible Woman. I have a 60% win rate on her this season, with every match being in top 500, and I was even the #1 Sue at one point. Sue has some of the highest raw healing output, good survivability, and best-in-class utility with Force Physics and Vortex. I truly believe that she has the highest potential in terms of game impact, making her a fantastic choice if you're looking to carry and climb as a strategist player. In second place, we've got Loki. I was heavily considering putting him at #1, but since this tier list is for all ranks and Loki can be pretty difficult to master, I have to put him at #2. Runes are the best basic ability in the game, period. His ult is also insane, especially with a Luna on your team. His team up with Hela is nuts, and outside of that, he's got good survivability and strong healing per second. If you can get good with him, Loki is an amazing choice for climbing the ranked ladder. In first place, we all know what's coming, it's Luna Snow. She has insane healing output, even more when you activate Clap, has great DPS, Snowflake is OP as hell, has an S tier team up with Namor, self-peel, and utility with Freeze, but what truly gives her the edge on the #1 spot is her ultimate, making Luna the queen of defensive ultimates, because even if the enemy pops theirs, you can always kill through with some well-timed teamwork.